Hi guys, welcome back to Palmfaire. Hello there everyone. Right now on Palmfaire, it's 12:57 p.m. on Tuesday, April 7th, 2020. Now for today's announcements. We have a new friend on our island. Let's give a big Palmfaire welcome to Flora. It makes me so happy to have a new friend on the island. Now let's see. To wrap up today's broadcast, I have a very special announcement. Let's hear it, Isabel. Tell our audience. The incredible, amazing musician KK Slider is here visiting Palmfaire. Not only that, but Mr. Slider has graciously agreed to put on a special concert for everyone on the island. Yay! Stand by for a direct feed from the concert venue. I hope you all enjoy the show. Yay! Hey Palmfaire, it's real groovy being here today. Feels like this dream I once had when I was just a scruffy pup with a shoebox guitar. I was dreaming of hitting out on my own, wandering wherever my road would take me. Dreaming of finding a magical place where cool cats like you would come together to see a stray like me. Sorry about that, I do run on. Time to get your fingers snapping? Right on, this one goes out to all you cool cats on Palmfaire. I call it Welcome Horizons. I love seeing all of our villagers. Ah. That's like the main theme. I love it how they're all crowded around him. It's so sweet. And I love that even like Blathers is there, Tom Nook and the Nooklings and Isabel, like they all showed up too. I mean, of course Nook's there. He's KK's biggest fan, so of course. I guess the one I'm most surprised to see is Blathers, and it's nice to see him out. I just now noticed Hamfrey. He kind of blended in with the background. It's like Where's Waldo, but where's Hamfrey? Yay! Thank you so much. Maybe I'll catch you next time. Hello, Fauna. Did you enjoy KK's concert? It was wonderful, wasn't it? I'm overjoyed that we could get him to play here. It's a special thing for sure. As a commemorative gift, I have his song Welcome Horizons for you. Thanks, Nook. To listen to it, you'll need an item that can play music, and I do hope you enjoy it. Ah, thanks, Nook. I have some big news too. KK is apparently very fond of our island now. He's going to perform a show here every Saturday evening from now on. Oh, that's awesome. It really is amazing. Palmfaire was once a deserted island, but now we can host important concerts. I'm so thankful to you and everyone else on this island. I guess my getaway package idea is a success. Aww. I hope Palmfaire remains an enjoyable place to live for a long time to come. With your help, it will. Speaking of which, I've developed a new app that should help you make the island even more inviting. Let me send it to you now. Yay! We get the new island app for terraforming and stuff. What do they call it? Island Designer app. Yay! Oh, so exciting. The app I've sent you is called Island Designer. It's a special app from Nook Inc. that gives residents the ability to take part in bold island development. At first, you'll only have permission to create paths, but can use your miles to access more options like different kinds of paths and permits for changing our cliffs and rivers. Once you get a taste of island design, I think you'll want more. I encourage you to obtain all the necessary permits. Yes, Palmfaire has come a long way. I think I'll leave more and more of the future development of this island in the hands of its residents. I'm glad we had this talk, Fauna. On behalf of Nook Inc., I'm excited about our continued partnership and your Palmfaire plans. Wow! Well, now that KK has performed, it's time to focus on making island life better and better. Yay! So exciting! That means living each day to the fullest, doing things I like, and having lots of fun. So that was exciting. I can't believe it. I actually have Terraforming and KK came. So I was playing yesterday and I just randomly decided to ask Isabel how we were doing. I expected our island to be about a 2-star, and honestly I thought I had to get up to 5 stars before he came, but lo and behold I was 3 stars and had enough residents here, I guess, that KK took notice. Yeah, so let me check my mail and then I'll show you a couple things. So I got a few things that I'm excited about. I feel like the big news has already been shared, but we have a couple new villagers that I want to show off. There's Humphrey, but you guys already saw him. So this is like the main little... Okay, I want to go check Twiggy's house just because if she's crafting anything, I want the recipe. But honestly, I love Twiggy's house. It is the cutest thing ever. I feel like she is missing some stuff that was here last time, but maybe I'm just crazy. I'm so happy you came. I want to chat. So Wilbur gave me some super weird intel that I promised to keep to myself, but I can't do it. I'm totes going to explode if I don't tell someone, and that someone is you. Here goes. Wilbur says a certain someone used a Nook Miles ticket to go on an island tour, and while they were there, they hit a rock, and that's when an egg popped out of the rock. Totes weird, right? Even weirder, I hear eggs are sometimes popping out of rocks on this island too. I'd go check it out myself, but I've got some vocal warm-ups to do. But you should def go see if this whole getting eggs from rocks thing is for real. Let me know what you find out. I promise I won't tell anyone. Cheapers. Yeah, that's kind of old news. I'm over that. Okay. So Twiggy's over there. So we officially, if you can see the mini map here, we added in a couple more houses, so we're officially 10 villager island. So in this house here, oh, she's not in there, is Deirdre. And newly just moved in as our last and 10th resident, Flora. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's so pretty. Look at the floor! You can see the water! Can you guys see that? You can see the water moving. Oh, and it splashes when I walk across it. That's so cool. I think the wallpaper... No, the river and the wallpaper! Okay, I'm gonna go into this so I can zoom in. Do you guys see that? The water's moving on the wallpaper. That's so cool! And see the water down there moving? Oh, it's so awesome. Okay, let's say hi to Flora. I took your advice. I bailed on everything and everyone I knew. Oh, that makes me sound awful. I moved here. I live here now. Walking distance from your house. You, the only person I know here. Oh, that's a lot of pressure. We are going to talk so much. Oh, Flora. You're so cute. So this is really shaping up to be kind of a bird island. I think I have 4 bird villagers. Yeah, so we have all of our villagers mostly in this little area, and then a few across the river, but kind of the same general area. Oh yes, a couple other things to show you guys. So last time we kind of put together this nice little, what would you call it, fairground together. Ooh, dig spot. And I've gotten a couple new pieces of furniture since then to add to it. So my sister, I liked her color better of the horse springy toy, and so she gave me this cute little horse springy thing. And then yesterday in the store was this bubblegum machine. And then my sister, she was so sweet, she sent me, I don't know if we'll have space, I don't know how big it is. So we have a few things set aside here. So I have a new stall to add. I have a couple designation signposts. One's gonna go over here, and I have a teacup ride. And I really wanted the pastel one because it's just so cute. And honestly, I might even use both because why not? So I have the more bright, colorful one. But my sister gave me this super cute teacup ride. Oh, that's weird. I just walked through. Oh, there we go. I wonder if I can move it up so I can walk around better. So I definitely need to kind of put together this part of the island a little better so that that looks better. And then the signpost, I'm kind of thinking, so the bridge ended up only fitting right here. I couldn't get it to fit down here because the river was too thin right here. So I'm thinking the signpost, maybe I'll put right here, at least for now. Oh, there's no room. I can't put it right here? Oh, okay. We'll just throw it down right here then for right now. I might need to move some of those trees. Oh, that's not even the right one. Yeah, so I did the bright, colorful one for this part of the island. So we're gonna have that kind of up near the entrance, maybe even up here. It just kind of depends. Yeah, I'll definitely need to move some trees or something. Ooh, fossil! And then the other thing that I'm going to add, which I don't have a ton of space for, but I will just stick right here for right now, is I got another stall so I can kind of put like souvenir type stuff on it, right? So like I could even do something cute like, grab one. Oh, there it is. I could like put a couple cute eggs up on there because that would be kind of cute. So something like that. I'll play around with that a little bit more. I think I'm about 100,000 away from having this bridge paid for, so maybe later today I'll get that paid off. Yeah, so super exciting stuff. Ooh, a lost book. There's our new Welcome Horizons. I say we listen to that right now. So the first thing I want to do is come check the stores and see what's up over here. Okay, and that's like a little waitress outfit. That's cute. Oh, I love that skirt. Okay, lots of cute stuff. Let's put together our outfit. Oh, see? Oh, that's kind of cute. And the peasant blouse is adorable. Okay, yeah, I love that skirt. And the shorts! Oh, I love these. They're so perfect for an island. And the diner uniform is super cute too. Oh my gosh, so many cute things. And the rain hat, oh, so cute. Is that the like monocle? Okay, got it. Running tights, oh that's cute. Leather sneakers, those are interesting. Alrighty, so I'm back home and I've put together my outfit for today and I'm thinking I look pretty darn cute. So let's go check out Tom Nook's. Oh wow, look at all the flowers that just are floating around, but they disappear faster, so it's like there's extra ones in the air, but only some of them can you actually catch, like this one right here, except when I miss. So let's go check out Tom Nook's, or the Nook's Cranny that is, and see what they have available to buy. Okay, so I'm loving this cute little plant here. I'll buy it. And this popcorn machine is a must for the fairgrounds. I'll buy more hyacinths because I don't have very many of those on my island. Oh, I need to watch my money. I'm pretty low. How much are your turnips today? 37 bells. That's a joke. Nope, I'm good. Thank you. I want to go talk to, or not talk to, but go to the Nook Stop and see what kind of permits we can get for our new island app, Island Designer app. And I can't wait to put in some paths. I know I'm gonna have to do a bit of landscaping and such though. Oh, look at them. Isabel's taking a little nap. Alrighty. Okay, there's the waterscaping and the cliff construction permit. I say let's get both of those. River construction! Yay! We got it! Yay! We got the cliff construction! Okay, so I'm starting to get a little low on my Nook miles, so I can't get like everything. Okay. So I'm really intrigued by the custom design path, but I don't really have any paths in mind. So I feel like I would wait for that one. I really like the wooden path, but I don't think I would do those everywhere. That would be like a specific area. I like the terracotta and the brick best. I think I want mostly brick. Although I've been doing the wood bridges, but I have the brick staircases. Decisions. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the terracotta. Yay! Now I can make terracotta tiles with my Island Designer app. Okay, I'm so excited to try that out. So, of course, the very first thing that I need to do is start making some paths. And it seems like the obvious first choice would be to make a path coming from this up to our resident services. So let's try it out. Cool. Oh, look at us, we're so cute. I feel like I need to have like more of a industrial looking outfit. Okay. Okay, so here's our different options for paths, and then of course we have the waterscaping permit and the cliff construction permit. Okay, I just had an idea for some water. Okay. Cool! Can I have that go down further? No, okay. Oh, that's so cute. I like this one a lot. It looks bright and cheery. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Maybe I'll just go straight up for now. Oh, this is so much easier than having to use the QR code paths like in New Leaf, or like I had to do in the last episode when I was making that festival grounds. Look out, Humphrey! I'm coming through. Move, please. He's like, what are you up to? Okay. I'm really glad. I was a little worried that you'd have to quit the app before you could like get into your shovel. That would be frustrating. And then I'm assuming I just pick this again. Oops. Can I go all the way up? No. Okay. I wish it would not make that seam, but that's okay. Oh no! Yes, I'm loving this path. I'm glad I went the terracotta. Yay! We have our first path! I have to check out the mini map to see it. Oh, it's not even really showing. Okay, let's look at the big map. Yay! You can see our little path up to resident services. Okay, so another idea that I had is what if we put cute little like ponds right here? Does that look stupid? Oops, that's not what I wanted. Because it's so skinny. I don't know. Is that cute? I can't tell. Maybe if I move the fence out further. Oh, let's come up here and see what it would look like if I went like too wide. It could be cute, it could be cute. I would just, again, want to move those out more. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there for now, even though it looks terrible, until I kind of decide more if that's what I want. I feel like first thing I want to do is like really just like path everything. So the other thing that I will need a path for is coming down from the bridge. Now the problem is it doesn't completely line up, so I'm gonna have to figure out like how I want it to connect with everything. Yeah, so I would have it come down, but I can't have it like straight up connect. So another option, like typically when I'm just walking, I come through here and then just slightly turn. But I'm thinking it might be better is if I like have it come down a little ways and then turn and come around like this. Something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna play around with this a little bit and then I'll update you in a little bit. So I have no idea what happened to the audio. Actually, I have an idea because later I found out that on my microphone somehow the switch for mute had been activated. So anyway, voice over here. This is the update of my paths so far. So I have a nice path leading up to resident services, and then you can go straight through this little gap here and oh yes, I wanted to mirror what I did on the other side, which I'll show in a second, but I didn't really have space because of Quilson's house right there. So it's not symmetrical, which kind of bothers me a little bit, but I don't know, I'll figure it out. And so then this way you can come up around, and I have this cute little row of peach trees since those are my native fruit. Growing along the side here, and space for flowers, so that's cute. I wanted to do that again over here, but no room because stupid Quilson. Leave it to Quilson's house to be in the way. Like, I really don't dislike him that much, but it was just the fact that I was like forced to have him move in, so I already have like a little bit of a grudge against him, and now his house is in the way, so that is life. So potentially if I put the path right up against his house, I could have space for a mini version, so that's something to consider. And since I'm doing this after I, while I'm editing, I do go back and do that. Spoiler alert. So then the path continues up to the bridge, and that's about all I've done so far. I'll do the city part later. But then the village part, I decided to use dirt paths because I wanted it to be a little bit more natural. So as we come up, you have Quilson's house here, and then you can come over, and we have, I believe that is Sky's house? No, I think that might be Pappy. I'm forgetting now. And then you have the bridge. I really don't like the way that looks it's chunkier. I liked the single path everywhere else. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can make that look a little better. Because it flattens up here too, which I didn't like, because that was inconsistent with what I did everywhere else. I kind of wish that there were different buttons that control the different actions, like one button put down a path, a totally different button rounded it, and a third button erased it, because it's like I find I want something to happen and it does the wrong thing, versus like if I was not in the right spot and I press the, what would that be, the A button, and like it just wouldn't do anything, you know what I mean? It wouldn't erase what I already had there, it would just say, maybe not even a message, just not work. And then I'd be like, oh, I need to move over. So anyway, I'm messing around with the curves here. I saw some stuff later that I thought was kind of cute on other people's towns and did more of like a stepping stone type thing. So I might consider that kind of approach as we get closer to the bridge here, just because it doesn't play nicely since it's on a diagonal. So anyway, I settle for this like snowman design there. Looks a little better than before, but still not great. So then as we come down, oh nope, going back up to the house. As we come down, this is Phoebe's house, and she has a cute little path up to her place. And then we come down, and I can't actually put a path. I'm gonna try to just double check, but I can't put any paths on the sand, but you can just walk up to Rod's house there, and then as you come over, this leads back to the start. So yeah, that's that portion of the village, and then I'll go ahead and come back up so that I can cross the bridge and show you what I did over there. So as we cross the bridge, again, this part looks really weird. I think I'm gonna try to round out that corner to make a similar snowman design. Yeah, so we have awkward dirt path there, and as we come up, this actually I think is Sky's house up there. Then we have Twiggy's house down here, and then I'm forgetting who lives where. That's Humphrey's house, and this is our new villager, Deirdre, and that must mean, oh, I think the house in the middle is Marina's house. And I don't know what I was meaning to show you here, but as we continue up, oh, I'm probably talking about Humphrey's. Oh no, I didn't like that the paths weren't quite matched up, but I figured out that there wasn't much I could do about it because I didn't want to put the path up against Humphrey's house. Nor did I want to move it over because of the trees, although that actually, that I'm looking at that might not be terrible. Sorry, this voiceover is just awful. I guess that's what happens when you lose the audio. So anyway, I'm gonna have like flowers and cute stuff, maybe even like clover paths on the front portion here. Did I even go up to the last villager's house? I don't think so. Okay, so editing gnomes here again. I still didn't have any audio for this next portion of the video, but I decided that I wanted to make a waterfall in the background of the festival grounds, and so here I am messing around with the rivers. It was a bit of a learning curve, but I started to figure it out eventually. I've kind of figured out how to round things out nicely. So here I am messing around with the cliffs to try to bring them out closer so I can make a waterfall. So there they are, a little bit more rounded out, just continuing to work and make them kind of cute. So then, excuse me, sorry, I come up to the cliff. This is really hard to narrate. And I'm gonna... Oh yes, I wasn't sure if I wanted to make the river come down through this part. I ended up not doing that. So here's my first waterfall. I was so proud. I was like, oh my gosh, I did it! Because at first I was like, do I need to like look up directions? And then I immediately get rid of it. But I figured it out. I didn't need to watch any videos of how to make waterfalls. So I was pretty proud. So there was the first waterfall I put together. I thought it looked good, but I wanted it a little closer because it pretty quickly disappeared in the background because it wasn't very tall. So I decided to make a double-decker waterfall, which is a little bit easier to see. So I didn't do any of that on camera. So that's the after shot. It's nice because you can kind of jump across. I kind of want to leave it that way, but I did want to just widen this part of the river here a little bit, and then of course I did the opposite of what I wanted. I always forget I have to step back and not stand on the square that I want to add, for obvious reasons, because if I add the river where I'm directly standing, then I will fall in the river, and of course that's not part of Animal Crossing. But they will let you pole vault across a river into a hole. I found that out the hard way. So then I wanted to add a pretty little cherry blossom tree over here, and eventually I will be adding in some flowers over here as well, because obviously this portion of the island isn't that useful, but it's pretty. And I wanted to add another tree up here as well, so I added another cherry blossom tree. I really wish the cherry blossoms would stay longer. Like, it's sad that we only have a couple more days left with them. So then I wanted to add another tree over on this side, but there just wasn't really room. I would have to move that other pine tree first, so maybe I'll do that in the future. And here I am planting some white hyacinths, is that how you say that, in this cute little area. So yeah, there is my completed river. So, dummy me, before I realized I wasn't recording, ended the video here, but I have some nighttime adventures coming up for you in 3, 2, 1. So I had a successful day of terraforming, and it got to be late enough that I decided, why not make my way to an island, make it into a tarantula type island. So it wasn't originally, but I dug out a bunch of stuff, including I dug a bunch of space around this river to try to minimize the number of those water bugs that spawn. And so far, I got bit by one tarantula and have caught one other, so it seems to be working. I have done this before and I wasn't spawning any tarantulas, so the fact I'm getting a few is good news. And I'm just gonna attempt not to die. Oh, I hear one of those crickets. It's always so hard to hear where it's coming from. I think I got it with that one there. So I try not to leave too many weeds out because I don't totally know where my tarantula spawns are, so I don't want to cover those up in the meantime. Oh, there's one of those pesky water bugs. So I still get a few here and there, so I have to kind of kick in my wall. But these are supposed to help decrease the amount of spawns because the algorithm bases it on like how many tiles you can stand near the river, so by putting in all these squares I can't really get there, which is the goal. Oh, I hear another mole cricket. Ooh, moth. These are worth, I think, 3,000, so they're worth catching in my opinion. Oh, these blasted mole crickets. Oh. Moth. Oh no, I scared it away. Okay, come on, tarantula, come on, tarantula. Oh, another moth. Oh, another mole cricket. That or I'm just starting to hear them. I'm a little worried that I plugged up my tarantula spawners, because I haven't seen one in a little while. So I don't know if I'm just not having the luck to get them to spawn and everything else is spawning, or if I plugged up my tarantula spawn spot. Okay guys, I just saw something black and furry over here. There she is. Come to mama. Come to mama. Is that close enough? Let's go! Oh no! I died! Oh, it was a split second too late. Oh, my heart rate always goes up when I do that. Oh, those six-eyed boogies. Well, at least I know that I have tarantulas spawning again. Let's check my... Oh, it does look like I have a bug. And a mole cricket. Okay, my pockets are full, but I finally spotted the beauty up in the corner here. Let's see if I can get her this time. No! She went into the ocean! Oh! Oh, woe is me! I just want to catch a tarantula, like one more. One more. Last one wasn't fair because it went in the ocean before I had a chance to try to catch it. But that's a lot of creatures. So I was just running up to the store and I happen to think you haven't fully seen what I've done. So I did end up putting a path over here just to be a little bit more mirrored with the other side. I put all these cute, they're eventually gonna have peaches. I just had to move so many trees. I ate a lot of my peaches. But cute little peach trees basically all the way around the resident services, just because peaches are my native fruit. And then I have just kind of cute little areas. I'll put like seating stuff here. I tried to kind of hide the campsite back there a little bit. And then you have this part, which again I'll have more seating or things to do up here. I'll show that part in a second, but cute little waterfall and more waterfalls leading up to the museum. So just kind of cute little town area. Yeah, so this I'm gonna probably make like a cafe or bistro, something like that. With a pretty little waterfall in the background. Okay, let's go sell this stuff. How much can you give me for all these moths? And one tarantula. And one wasp. Forgot that was there. That may have been better to get rid of than some of the other things. How much? 95,000, not bad. So that should be enough, I think, to pay off my other little bridge over here. Alright, let's do as much as possible. You got it! Yippee! Cool. So I'll put in a path to that tomorrow after it's built, just so I can more easily see the start and finish. And I'll finish giving you a tour tomorrow as well. So thanks so much for joining me on this nighttime adventure, and I'll see you next time. Bye!